Today is Thursday, December 14, 2023. I'm Pastor Michael, and this is Wilderness Wanderings. Our text is still from Luke 1. How will this be? Mary asked the angel, since I am a virgin. The angel answered, the Holy Spirit will come on you, and the power of the Most High will overshadow you. So the Holy One to be born will be called the Son of God. Even Elizabeth, your relative, is going to have a child in her old age. And she who was said to be unable to conceive is in her 6th month. For no word from God will ever fail. I am the Lord's servant, Mary answered. May your word to me be fulfilled. Then the angel left her. That's Luke 1, 34 to 38. Among the various ways to reflect on this angel visitation, pondering Mary's response is beneficial. Even though the events that take place with her are unique, her attitudes and response are held up within the narrative as worthy of praise and emulation. She is honored by God not for her own merit, nor for what she has done, but because she is the chosen vessel for this display of God's grace. This is a beautiful thing. God chose her simply because. She is the person whom God unexpectedly chooses to use, bringing no outstanding credentials to the task. Living on the edge of the nation, she brings nothing on her resume. Many of us live with this nagging sense that we are unusable, that our resumes are too thin. God will have none of that. He created us. Though we may be marred and broken by sin, we are never beyond repair, nor are we ever beyond use for His purposes. We wonder how salvation will overcome all the obstacles of sin, ignorance, and defiance that we place in His path. Like Mary, we ask, how will this be that God troubles with such a wretched, self-centered, inconsistent, and spiritually impoverished person as me? God just smiles, saying, watch me. Like Mary, we may initially resist when God comes calling, but we are invited to move from fright to willingness. When she says, I am the Lord's servant, may your word to me be fulfilled, Mary is not saying, it's so clear now, I get it, nor, I love this plan and am excited to be part of it. She is saying, I have many questions, but I will follow. This is an important space for us to occupy. Some of us refuse to move toward Jesus unless it all comes together for us, rationally, emotionally, and personally. It is either rapturous joy in God or nothing at all. But often we can only do what Mary does, submit and trust despite the fears and reservations. That gives us a foothold for moving forward. Let it be to me as you have said, Mary concludes. This was no simple matter. She is being asked to bear a child as an unmarried virgin. In joining God in His redemptive plan, she will probably become the object of much doubt and ridicule. Still, as God's servant, she will allow Him to work through her as He wills. He can place her in whatever difficult circumstances He desires, for she trusts Him. The Apostle Paul invites us to make this our permanent posture towards God. To the Galatians he wrote, since we live by the Spirit, let us keep in step with the Spirit. Chapter 5, verse 25. We do not, in fact, we cannot know where the Spirit may lead us. When we cannot see how God can use us, God says, watch me. When we do not know where we will go, God says, trust me. Take time this Advent to sit with Mary. See her move from one on earth to, all right, Lord, I will trust you. And let the Spirit lead you on the same journey. And now, though you walk in darkness, may you see the great light. Though you live in a land of deep shadows, may you see light, sunbursts of light. May God increase your life, expand your joy. May you be glad in His presence. May God give you the joy of a great celebration, sharing rich gifts and warm greetings.